Hi everybody! Happy Memorial Day. Hopefully it's been a wonderful holiday weekend for you guys. I am wrapping up our holiday weekend here at the cottages. It's been a busy day for us, so I'm looking forward to a couple quiet days after this busy weekend. I wanted to jump on real quick and share another great resource from the Build Your Bundle sale. My children are older, however, this resource has been our favorite Lapbooking resource for our entire homeschooling journey. My children haven't always loved Lapbooking, and actually this is really the only publisher that they actually enjoy doing lap books through. My kids don't like busy work, and so it's important that it isn't just copy and paste, not copy and paste, cut and paste, and put a lap book together. So our favorite Lapbooking publisher is In the Hands of a Child. I love it as a homeschool mom because they have everything laid out for me. Everything that all the lessons are laid out for you, the information you need to teach, when you need to teach it, what Lapbooking activities there to do each day as you teach is included in as a planning guide. The activities and instructions are broken down so that my children, because they are older, I can actually hand them the list of activities and the instructions that go with them, and they can do it on their own. So I wanted to recommend In the Hands of a Child as a Lapbooking resource for you to use. And again, I've used it with my kids our whole homeschooling journey, and I love that it works great for my older students as well as when they're younger. From the Build Your Bundle sale, I was super excited to see that In the Hands of a Child had their own bundle, because I truly believe that it is so much more than a Lapbooking resource. You don't even have to, if your children don't enjoy Lapbooking, you don't even have to use the Lapbooking resources. I actually have done that before with my students that are older, and I've taught the curriculum that's included in the resource, and then they've read literature that goes with it and written book reports, and we've used it more of a study guide versus the Lapbooking resource that's included. I actually got the project pack for the Holocaust to use with my children this year because my children are older. This is one of the resources I selected as part of our Build Your Bundle sale curriculum for this coming year. And this resource is actually for grade 6 and up. But like I said, there is an entire bundle dedicated to In the Hands of a Child. So everything inside of it is in the hands of the child. And actually the first resource we used from them is in that, and it's the animal classification study, and that was so much fun. If you have kids that love animals or love science, I highly recommend that you take a look at the animal classification study by In the Hands of a Child that's in that bundle. So I wanted to show you the inside of this really quick and show you why I love it as a homeschool mom. So inside of each resource, there's a table of contents, and it includes your planning guide, related reading options, your activity instructions, folder instructions, and then it breaks down all of your different lessons and what page you're using it on. And so if you don't want to print all of this, you can easily locate where you need to be on your device or your computer, and you don't have to print the lessons. You can simply read from it, so you don't have to print this resource unless you want to. The Lapbooking, obviously, if you want to use the Lapbook options that are included, you will need to print those. But as far as the teacher's manual and the study guide, you do not have to print that. There's always an answer key, too. I love that. I don't have time to find the answers. So each day is broken down as to what you are going to teach. So you have day 1, and it lists your vocabulary words your students are going to study. It shows you what you're going to read, so what lessons you're going to cover. It tells you what Lapbook activities you're going to complete, and then it tells you which Lapbook activities you're going to continue. So here, you're going to complete activities 3 and 4, but you're going to start activities 1 and 2, and then you're going to continue working on 1 and 2 throughout the whole study. So it breaks it down, everything from what you're going to teach, your vocabulary, what activities you're going to complete that day, and what activities are going to be continued throughout the study. And then here is the breakdown of the activities and the instructions like I was saying. So here you're going to work on vocabulary. You're going to work on this every day. Your timeline, you're going to work on this every day. Then when you come to the study of the rise of the Nazi Party, you're going to complete activity 3, and it tells you exactly how to do the book. So fold instructions. You're going to do the concept book. You're going to cut on the dotted line to create 2 flaps. You're going to fold the flaps up, title the first flap attitudes and the second flap effects. Open the flaps and write the answers inside. So it breaks it down so older students can do this on their own. You don't have to create the lap books for them. They can do it on their own. And every single one of In the Hands of a Child's lap booking resources or project packs have the instructions broken down just like this, whether they're for the older students or the younger students. Lap booking for me was not something that was easy to pick up and go with because it wasn't a resource I used as a child. So I loved having the step-by-step directions of how to put the lap booking booklets and flaps together because I had no idea what I was doing. So here's one of the pages of the study guide. So here you can see you're going to be studying the Holocaust and then the rise of the Nazi Party. And this is like your lesson plan. And then as you keep going, sorry, the pages are sticking, it will break down, and every section that's bold is a different section of the study guide. So when it tells you what you're supposed to read for the day, those are what you're going to want to pay attention to, is the bold names, because that'll tell you if you're supposed to read that, if it's on your lesson plan for the day. All of the answers that your students will be putting in their lap booking activities, whether it's a pocket or a flap or a folder, all of the answers are included in the study guide. So if for some reason you read to them out loud and then they can't remember, they can actually go back to the resource and find it themselves, or you can read it again to them if they're too young to read. So they can actually hear and read again, and they don't have to go do any research or anything. All of the questions for the lap booking resources and activities are included in the study guide. They don't have to go to any additional, computer or literature or anything. There is a great reading plan included that if you want to add literature resources to your students' study with In the Hands of a Child, you absolutely can, and they actually list a bunch of recommended resources. So I wanted to show you a few of the different activities that are included in this particular study so you can see what their lap booking books look like. So this is one. This is where they would write inside of this one about Adolf Hitler, about his methods and why it worked, and then this activity, again, is broken down and you're told how exactly to use this and put it together in the activity instructions. And then here, this is going to be a folded flap that tells about Hitler facts from 1933 to 1938. And then here, it's one that folds up, and they'll write about events of 1939. So that's just a few of the pages from inside the In the Hands of a Child, the Holocaust Project Pack, which is for grade 6 and up, and it is part of the Build Your Bundle sale. Again, In the Hands of a Child has an entire bundle just to themselves. I highly recommend that if your kids enjoy hands-on learning, or if they enjoy lap booking, but you're looking for something more put together and easy to use, I highly recommend that you look at the In the Hands of a Child bundle, because I believe, as a homeschool mom, it's been homeschooling for 8 years, that this is my favorite lap booking publisher. They have thought them out well and put them together well, and they're so easy to use. And my children, who are not lap book fans by nature, really enjoy these because they find that it's fun, and they love that they can learn versus just doing cut and paste. They don't enjoy cutting and pasting that we found in other lap booking companies. They truly enjoy the In the Hands of a Child. So I'm going to jump off of here, and I'm going to drop a link so you can check out the project pack I just showed you about the Holocaust and the other In the Hands of a Child resources found in their bundle that they have themselves. Again, the animal classification one is so fun. My kids, we did that when my children were probably, I want to say, in 3rd and 1st grade, or maybe 4th and 2nd, and they really, really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun for them to see how the different animals get classified and how that works. So I just wanted to pop in and say, hey, I hope you guys are having a great weekend, and don't forget, the bundle sale ends tomorrow. I know it's a holiday weekend and you probably haven't had a lot of time to look, but once you get the kids put to bed, take a look, because once it's gone and it won't be back. Can't guarantee in the hands of a child it'll be back, or any of the other amazing resources I've shown you this week. So I will be back tomorrow one more time to show you one more resource, and I hope you guys have a great night. Talk to you soon. Bye.